recorded class. Perfect. Welcome and happy Sunday. Let's start in seated meditation. And immediately just drop in. Set your eyes or close them. Deepen your breath. Stack your books, Alex. And do a real quick check-in, body scan, starting with what's on the ground. And just acknowledge where you feel tension, maybe where you feel weakness. And then create some length in your spine from the base to the crown of the head. And gently elongate your neck and pull your shoulders back. And add this power to your seat. Notice the breath. The length of the breath, the depth of the breath, quality. Just try on if you can acknowledge or notice the quality of the breath without necessarily changing it. You know, we get in these habits of trying to change everything around us. Can we just be with what it is? Be curious about how it is. Add compassion if it falls short of what we expect. So this morning in your surroundings, be curious. Remove your plan. Remove your expectation. And right now, if thoughts have interrupted your space, let them go and come back to your breath, your body, your surroundings. Your curiosity, your compassion, your time. This is your time. Start to create a deeper breath. Allow the breath to fill you up. And then let it completely empty. Two more. Completely empty. All the way. And draw your hands to your chest. And thumbs to forehead. Namaste. Let's go to child's pose. And expand on that breath you just created for Ujjayi breath. So you created a deep, full breath, a full exhale, which should give you access to some space in the base of your lungs. And now create the Ujjayi breath. And just a reminder, nose breathing in the throat, filling the chest, using the full expansion expression from the diaphragm. It's a breath that doesn't have to be quiet. Start to bring yourself up and go to downward facing dog. Take your time, any movement you want to get there. If you need a little lengthening in your spine before you go, that's great. If you want to move your legs around, just follow your intuition here. Stay with the breath. In together, out. Inhale to high plank. Create a stacking, heels over ball mounds of your feet, hands pressing into the floor to lift your shoulders up. It's a straight line, crown of your head to the tailbone. Breathe. Drishti is set, your gaze is set right in front of your own mat. Side plank, left arm down. Stay with me, squeeze. Gaze goes up. Draw both shoulders on your back, breathe in. High plank. Stay focused, breath in, out. One more. Out. Right arm down, side plank. Squeeze, hug in. Gaze goes up, both shoulders wrap on your back. Flex your feet. One more. High plank. You've got it. Breath in, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet for ragdoll. Sway it out. Deep breathing. And bring your hands down to the earth. Heel to the feet in so they come straight out of your own bony pelvis. Lengthen your spine. Pull yourself into a fold. From the earth, rise up, extended mountain. Pause. Take a hold of your right wrist, pull up and go for a side bend. Come to center, opposite side, left wrist. One more. Center, big reach up, maybe a look up, fold forward. Lift. Down dog. And now we move. Breathe in and breathe out, step forward. Lengthen your spine. Fold. Rise up mountain. Fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift. Low push up. Up dog. Down dog. Now do this in your practice. Expand your breath and let the movements happen with breath and find a feel good quality. Breathe in. Breathe out, step forward. Lengthen. Fold. All the way up. Fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift. Low push up. Up dog. Down dog. In breath. Out breath. Step or jump. Lengthen. Fold. All the way up. Fold forward. Use your breath. Lift and lengthen. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. In. Out, step or jump. Lengthen. Fold. All the way up. Fold down. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. In. Out, step or jump. Lift. Fold. All the way up. Fold forward. Lift and lengthen. And low push up. Up dog. Down dog. And breathe. Use your whole mat. You're tall enough that your hands should be up here. Walk your feet up just a bit so that your foot could land on the mat if it was flat. Walk your feet up. There. Now walk your hands up. Right here. 2 more. Last breath. You step or jump forward. Lift. Fold. Go to chair pose. And breathe. One more. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one. Right foot steps. Couple seconds to feel this out. Root into both feet. You're driving from feet to femur, right? So from heel to thigh, pulling the femur bone into the hip socket. Pressing your left foot too, same thing. And then what I'm noticing is that a lot of you are really afraid to bend your front knee. It's actually better if you bend your front knee. Saves the knee joint, saves the hip joint. A little more action in the thigh, but saves the rest of it. Breath in. Low push up. Use the whole mat. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Stay here. Ujjayi breath. If you're fortunate enough to have someone in your room, hold them accountable or in your space. Last breath. Come on down. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale. And breathe out. Step or jump forward. Lift halfway. Fold in. Go to chair. Breathe in. Now fold. Lift. Low push up. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one. Breath in. Go up. Low push up. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, warrior one. Root down, go way up. Use your breath and then chaturanga. Up dog is you're in. Down dog is out. Set your gaze. Inhale. You breathe out. You step or jump. And lift. Expand the spine. Fold. Compress the belly. Chair. Fold. Lengthen. Low push up. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot forward. This is your breath. Breathe in, go up. And then low push up. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, warrior one. Low push up. Up dog and down dog. It's funny on Zoom because it's like watching the wave, right? We kind of pop up one at a time. And that's okay, as long as you're staying with your breath. It's different than being able to be in the room together and feel the energy. Inhale together. And breathe out, step or jump forward. Inhale and lengthen. Fold, chair, gaze forward. Now fold right away. Lengthen, chaturanga, upward dog. Downward facing dog. Use the end of the exhale. Right foot comes forward. Inhale up. Chaturanga. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Low push up. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Last sunny. Inhale. B, sorry. And exhale. Step or jump. Lift. Fold. Chair. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Spring it back. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Warrior one. Warrior two. Your gaze can go forward over your front hand. Your gaze could go just in front of you, right at your, like where your chest faces. A little further front to back with your feet. Back foot, toes turn in. Toes turn in on your left foot. There you go, good. Notice how that gets your hips. So one thing I just told Alex is I reminded her about her back foot. You look at your back foot, make sure the toes turn in just a little bit. That actually drives your hips to be more in one plane, right? That tendency, that accidental opening up kind of feels good at first, but then it completely opens the pelvis in a way that makes you compress the hip joint. Big reverse. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left side, it's warrior one. And then we go warrior two. And a few breaths to kind of feel this out. Identify where you need to add energy. Identify where you need to subtract it. There probably needs to be no head chatter. That's wasted energy. Stick it in your quads. Press in both feet. Nice big reverse. And take it all the way down. Low push up. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, breathe out. Right foot straight up. Bend your knee, go hip over hip. Flip the dog or stay. Three, two, last inhale and exhale. Reach up, downward facing dog where we meet. Second opportunity, side plank, right arm down. You want to do something different this time, go. Press more in your bottom leg, more in your bottom arm. One more breath. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg up. Enjoy the three-legged dog. Feel the length in the back of both legs. And then bend the knee and open it up and hold here. Stretching. Rooting into your hands, expanding your breath. And now flip the dog. You've got it. One more breath. Empty out. Reach up. Go to downward facing dog. And then right over side plank, the left arm goes down. And freedom here to express differently than you did the first round. Last breath. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg up, knee to chest. Slow transition, crescent lunge. Take a second, right? So wobbles happen when we don't commit to the energy pressing down in our feet. So you want to really get there and then drive it up and pull it up in the center of the pelvis. Take your twist to the right. Goal is to keep the pelvis square, twisting from mid, upper back, gaze to the side, up over your right shoulder. Diligent with breath. Lock in your back leg. Warrior two. Straighten your front foot. Back foot in. Big reverse. Straighten your front leg. Extended side angle lunge. You can go forearm to thigh. You can bring your hand all the way down to the outside of your right foot. Once you get that set, once you get both feet really planted and you're hugging into the pelvis, left arm can go up. You can reach over your ear or choose a bind, half or full, for 5, 4, feet further apart, 3, front to back, 2 more, front to back. 1 more breath, and chaturanga. Upward dog, downward dog. Left leg, knee to chest, slow transition, crescent lunge. Strong and powerful in your right leg too, press down. Take your twist. Exactly. So from your right hip, like lift up from the glute and then lengthen right shoulder toward the front of your mat to twist open. Keep breathing. Think length from tailbone to the crown of your head. Warrior two. Reverse. You can straighten your leg if that's a feel good moment. And then extended side angle lunge. And I know this group tends to work out. So that straightening of your leg can be a lifesaver. Last breath. And take it down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and breathe it out. Step or jump forward. Lengthen. Fold. Chair pose. Twist right. Just keep thinking, drive the tailbone down and back. Lift from the front of the pelvis, twist open. 3, 2, last breath. Untwist. Take your big toes, lengthen the spine, and fold, big toe pose. Keep a hold of your toes, lengthen your spine again, half lift, and then pull yourself down one more time. And release. Bring your feet back in, take a lift and lengthen, a fold and exhale, sit in chair, hips, knees square, twist left. Stay with your breath. Seat lower, chest higher. The slope. If you had a race car on your shoulders, it would roll right off your tail and skip all the way across your room because you have such a beautiful slope. One more breath. Fold. Walk your feet out maybe a little bit further for gorilla. Release. Crow or crow prep. Unless you're injured and you need a yoga squat, crow or crow prep. 5, 4, 3, feet together, 2. Last breath, if you've got it, float it out or meet in chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward for warrior 1. Go right arm under eagle arms. Eagle airplane, right leg stays back. Full eagle. But standing leg is bent. Tailbone goes toward the floor. Shoulders straight back. Fingertips to the sky. Drishti forward. Unwrap. Fold forward. Crow number 2, just 3 breaths. Draw your feet together, knees to armpits. Hug, squeeze in, hold. 2. Last breath. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot, warrior 1. Left arm under eagle arms. You're just here, warrior 1 with eagle arms. Working to make space. So I create this lock in my arms, press right arm down, left arm up, pull both shoulders back. And now you're going to go to eagle airplane. You have to lift your back leg all the way up, parallel to your torso, and then eagle. Nice. Reach up. Eagle right side. Simple entry. Lift your arms. Shoulders back. Extended mountain. Left side eagle. Extended mountain. Hands to chest, pause. Be in mountain for a second. Feel your feet on the earth. Coming right out of your own pelvis. Left hand to your left hip, right knee up or full extension. Lift your left arm to the sky. Still in front. Yeah, there you go. Now take it out to the right. The goal is not to hike the hip up, but to try to keep them level. Easier said than done, but that is the work. Center. Airplane. The shoulders will lift. Like you have to add that. You have to pull your shoulders up and back, or they'll tend to weigh you down and pull you forward. Hands to chest, fold over your leg. Left arm down, open up. In half moon, if you'd like to do sugar cane, you can. It is not a mandatory thing. It is an opening. 3, 2. Last full breath. Both feet down, all the way up, mountain. And then right through those motions, hands to chest, hands to hips, left leg comes up. Choose full extension or not. Right arm reaches. And then go out. Stay with breath. Center. Airplane. Make your space in your chest. Keep reaching back with your left foot. Big breathing. Hands to chest. Start to go down and open up. Take your time. It's not very stable, Alex. Turn it down or use the other block. Keep expanding the pose as you wish for 3, 2. Stay in. Last full breath. And foot down. All the way up, extended mountain. Right side dancer. For me, the practice and from here on out is all drishti. So we all have a tendency to look around and find our props. Take your focus and set it forward. And then wrap your foot in your strap. And 3, press into your standing leg. 2, all the way up. And switch sides, nicely done. So don't be afraid to use the wall. And I just caught myself looking down. Stay, keep the gaze. And down, nice. Gaze forward, gaze forward. Keep your gaze. Right side. Left side, keep your gaze. Don't let it fail you. And I can't speak for you, but for me, when I really maintain drishti here, there's a different sense of calm. There's a sense of can do, sense of ease, right side dancer. Maintain drishti. If you're like that, if that happens for you, let the calm wash over you. Switch left side. Maintain drishti. Even if you lose it for a second, come right back. So at the foundation of Baptiste yoga, breath, drishti, your root locks. Your foundation, feet, pelvis, low belly, shoulder girdle. Breathe in and release. Mountain, maintain drishti. Tree pose, right leg up. Choose your arm variation. You can go hands to chest. You can take your hands by your side, or you can reach up. Choose it for last full inhale. On your exhale, come out to mountain, and then left foot goes up. Maintain drishti as long as you can. If you don't need to physically see something else, if no one is bleeding around you, maintain your focus. Foot down. Big reach up, extended mountain. Fold forward, exhale. Lengthen your spine. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog, right foot steps, warrior one. Warrior two. Triangle pose. Front leg will straighten. You'll want your feet as far apart as you can logically reach them. And logically is the wrong answer. Physically, right? Physically reach them. You want both feet grounded into the earth. Right hip sliding underneath the left. Big reach in your arms. Full breathing. Block. Block on the outside of your front foot. Tall block. There it is. Wide-legged straddle fold. You choose your arm variation here too. I chose to bind. Try to open the fronts of my shoulders. Try to open my chest a little, maybe the front of my neck. Then my goal is to root into my feet and try to fold in half. Take my head toward the floor. Even shake it out a little bit. Take any tension out of your jaw, the front of your neck. With bent knees, wrap your shoulders on your back, raise up. Shift your feet for our pyramid pose. Take your right hand to your right hip, left arm reaches. Reach long, 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 long. When you reach the floor, grab your block and twisting triangle. Last full breath. Both hands go down. Step back, chaturanga. Up dog. Listen, chaturanga. Plank. Whoo, down dog. Haven't done that in a while. Had to relearn that. Left foot forward, warrior one. Warrior two. You know, a lot of these things, crow, the power we use for chaturanga and plank, it's just learned. You have the strength. You just have to learn, where do you press? Triangle pose. Come in any way you like. I don't enter both sides the same way always. Sometimes I do. Root into both feet. From the tailbone to the crown of your head, think long. Trying to take out the curvature, the side curve of your spine. Drishti up. Ease. Nice. Take your right hand down. You're going to step your right foot in. Rise up for pyramid. Left hand to left hip. You're actually physically pulling it back as you reach up with your right arm. And just encouraging square hips is all. This is not like a mandate, a tool. Create your length. And when you're ready, you twist open. Keep pressing in both feet. Keep thinking right hip lifting, left hip back. Both hands down, high plank. Low plank, up dog. Low plank, high plank, down dog. Inhale to high plank. Lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, floor, put an ear down. Turn the other ear down. Come to center on your mat. Choose an arm variation that supports you. Lift up locust. So you're lifting from the core, the back core. Higher and down, exhale. One breath. When you breathe out, you pull the low belly in and up, squeeze the seat and lift up. Maybe you add or change the arms. Now bend your knees, stay right here. Evolve into floor bow, Dhanurasana. Listen carefully. Lengthen your legs, feet come to the floor, lift up and down. Up dog. Slide your hands back, shoulders wrap and open. 3. Lift the front of the belly. 2. Last full inhale. Downward facing dog. Knees down. Y'all can choose a block if you want between your ankles or your knees. You don't have to do that, just a way of connecting. Sometimes because our practice is not as, I don't know, regimented as usual, this will help you maintain some neutrality in the pelvis. Open up. Camel. One more breath. and come up. Take a seat and get a drink. You know, my Sammy teaches yoga, and what he says in camel pretty frequently is camel's a back bend before a neck bend. Okay, so you're going to think about the spine opening and wrapping back, not about the neck. The neck stays neutral, and then you open the throat. But really, it's about that big arch of back bend. Once you're hydrated, hands on your thighs, shoulders back, eyes closed, facing forward. Be curious about the rest of the practice. Be curious about what's to come. No meaning, just opening. Come up. Camel number 2. Integrate your shoulders any way that works for you. Open up. One more full breath. Exhale. All the way up. Take your seat to the floor, press up into bridge right away if you can, without a lot of thought process or changing. Sometimes we spend so much time in setup, we actually miss our pose. And now that you're in bridge, really notice the ball mounds of your feet rooting into the floor, the center of your heels, and even see if you can feel the arches lifting because you're pressing so much through the rim of the foot that the arch has space to lift. You can press your shoulders down, lift up higher. Ujjayi breath. And then I want you to come down. Breathe in. Breathe out, squeeze into the pelvis, into the low belly, lift up, bridge. Stay or add your arms for wheel, personal choice. Come down, no matter where you are. Breathe in. Breathe out, go to bridge. Stay or add your arms wheel. It's a personal choice. Come down. Go back up. Same option, stay or wheel. You get to choose. Come down. Use your breath, breathe in. Breathe out, go up, bridge. Stay or wheel. Come down. Breathe in. Breathe out, go up, bridge. Stay or wheel. All the way down. Soles of your feet together, butterfly. Let your arms rest by your sides. It may feel good to make a fist with your hand and then release. Bring our knees into our chest, give a tight, tight squeeze. Like really collapsing your femurs to your torso. Squeeze in. And then extend your legs up to the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind your head. Press your head into your hands and then lift up. So legs are reaching, you're curled up, chest towards your thighs, head and neck are neutral. Breathe in and breathe out. Lower your right leg. Breathe in, switch, switch, switch. Keep lifting, switch, switch. Lift higher, switch, 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 switch. Let it work. Both legs up. You can take your hands underneath your seat. Lower your legs, chest goes down to the floor. Lower your legs 1/3 of the way, pause. Now pull the femurs in, feel the low belly working. Lower them another third, pause. Hover, chin to chest, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now listen, chest down, lift up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up. One more. 1/3 of the way. I'm right here with you. 2/3. Hover, chin to chest. Look, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now chest goes down. Come up. 7, 6. Reach with your feet. 5, 4. Stay. 2, 1. You got it. Whew. Rock up and back. Navasana, boat pose. Woo! Easier said than done. Now I'm getting rebellion from my body. Keep working with it. 3, 2, rock up and back. Downward facing dog. That's really where we want to be in our practice, where we take our mind out and the body dictates what and where. Go half pigeon. You get to choose which. You can choose which leg goes first. Give your body what it needs here. If it needs some movement, give it movement. If it needs space, give it space. Stay with your breath. As a physician in the United States, it's been really hard. It's been really hard to educate, understand. It's been really hard to not judge. And it's a little frightening. It's frightening when our hospitals are at capacity and people still don't listen. And I share that only to let you know that this is really where I come. I come back to this practice of breath and movement over and over again. so that I can manage that stress. I can see people, meet them where they are. This practice, the breathing, the movement, the allowing your body to do and dictate will help you manage all the outside stress. In your time, switch sides. The tools are real, they're useful. Breath without, I don't even need to elaborate how that resets your parasympathetic nervous system. But drishti, visual focus, being able to tune out, tune out the extra and see the goal, see what's right in front of you. And with this practice, you'll be able to look from curiosity instead of judgment more. When you're ready, double pigeon. Switch sides. And move into frog, just a few breaths there, so probably 15 to 20. Take your feet out, even if you lose. Blocks under your chest. Relax your arms. Sometimes this. Ten more breaths.
Siaram Jai Jai Hanuman Jai Siaram Jai Jai Hanuman Jai Siaram Jai Jai Hanuman Jai Siaram Jai
Gently start to come out. Meet up and seated. Right foot into your left thigh. Switch side. Both legs. Reverse tabletop or reverse plank. Headstand, unless something else is screaming at you. Headstand. Stay in for 5 more breaths. At the end of your 5th breath, go to child's pose. And gently roll over to your back.
There are some things
Happy baby.
I may not know. There are some
Take both feet to the floor. Take your right leg over, shift your hips and twist.
I may not go, but there's one thing
Come to center. Opposite way.
of which I'm sure. My God is real, for I can feel
Come to center.
love
Soles of your feet
in
together.
my soul.
Knees out, butterfly, eyes closed.
Yes, God is real. Real in my soul.
Shavasana.
Yes, God is real, for He has washed and made His love for me will shine like pure gold. Yes, God is real, for I can feel the love in my soul. I have found a way to live in the presence of the Lord. I have found a way to live in the presence of the Lord. I have found a way to live in the presence of the Lord, and it's all in the name.
Deepen your breath. Gently roll to your side. Help yourself up to seated, or get a little help from your friends. Hands to chest. Thumbs to forehead. Namaste, y'all. My dog is now outside.